What is Nene doing? We have Michael Jackson, we have Muse, and now we have Soundgarden. Soundgarden is my all-time favorite band. Chris Cornell is the vocalist that encouraged me, without knowing it, to sing and to explore my own voice. And I've done more videos on Soundgarden and Chris Cornell on this channel than any other artist. I hope you get a chance to go check out Soundgarden if you haven't, but also all the tributes and analysis videos I've done right here. Let's see what she does with... I mean... She started with the breakdown. This is going to take a lot to be able to play this riff, these riffs. This is a unique song. And that was a beautifully executed and well-placed semi-voiced scream. I broke her technique down in another video. I'll link the playlist at the end.
In my eyes, in this pose, in this sky says no one knows. Hides the face, lies the snake, and the sun in my disgrace. Boiling heat, summer stage, need the black, the sky looks dead. Call my name through the cream, and I'll hear you scream again.
Sorry, I'm getting a little bit emotional on this one. This is one of my favorite songs of all time, by one of my favorite artists, and this young girl. I mean, I haven't heard anything this awesome since Postmodern Jukebox did Creep. Just yanked it away from the convention of what it was. Put it in a place where the artist goes, this is my song now. I mean, the original is amazing, and it is. And we're going to respect the original by doing something that is so otherworldly awesome. Wow, wow, wow.
In my eyes, in this pose, in the sky says no one knows. Hides the face, lies the snake, and the sun in my disgrace.
And here's another thing that makes this so special. The guitar player from Soundgarden is from India. Nene, Thailand. Soundgarden, back in the day, they had a Japanese bass player, a guitar player from India, this ethnically diverse band in Seattle. And, I mean, you hear it in the writing and the, off, jagged riffs that are happening.
Lies the snake, and the sun in my disgrace. Boiling heat, summer stage.
I love her. Summer stench. She's doing that Amy Winehouse sort of thing where she throws it in her nose and cries it, quacks it a little bit. Summer stench. But she brings it forward. She's not just back there the whole time. Little bits of that and the traveling around, the reassigning of resonance and placement. Talk about engaging. She just gets better with every performance, but she is in her element here in a way that I have not seen her.
Boiling heat, summer stage. The black, the sky looks dead. Call my name through the cream.
Shivers just
scream.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was how she held that note out. And just, it's like she's ringing a bell. It's getting you right in between the eyes. Oh my goodness. The original, Chris Cornell, stays low. Black hole sun, won't you come? The band just envelops his voice and he plays it cool until the end. And you hear him wailing in the octave that Nene is doing. Because she's a female and because she has this range, Chris Cornell had the range too, believe me. There was a restraint that Chris Cornell used on this song that wasn't often used in Soundgarden compositions. I mean, he would do this, where he'd be real brooding and storytelling-ish and visceral in a different way in the verse, and then he would just give it to you in the chorus. I mean, so many songs. What she's doing is she's pulling from that influence of all sorts of other Soundgarden songs. She's going, you know what? I'm going to do it on Black Hole Sun. And Chris Cornell did that live once in a while, but oh man.
The cream, and now hear you scream again.
And how she's using distortion, she's using these vocal tricks to black, holding back the energy and then creating this pent up thing and then letting you have it. She cleans up, and the cleaned up notes are actually the ones that make you go, ah! It's the that's at the stage for that, which is opposite of a lot of rock singers. Now that distortion there, that's an epiglottal rattle. Very hard to do well in a higher register. This is squarely in her chest voice right here. Some of the other distortions that she's using, upper constrictions, yeah, that's a lot more close to what Chris Cornell would do in that range. But because her range, her female range, is where it is, she's able to use that epiglottal rattle, that growl. You hear Christina Aguilera do stuff like that a lot. She's able to do that here, and it fits. It really serves the song. Just a quick break from this masterfully conceived and executed rendition of Black Hole Sun. This channel and my life's work has been about teaching people how to sing. But not just how to sing anything, how to truly discover how to connect with their voices. If you would like help doing that, but aren't quite sure where to start, I can help you. Click the link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free singing course. I will help you take what you already do with your voice and find out how it can be used to unlock some of the most amazing, expressive, and connected sounds you never thought possible. Free singing course, link in the pinned comment or video description. I love how she held that over into that chord change. And don't even get me started on how well she's doing with the guitar. This guitar line, it's constantly moving. There's a lot of things you have to be able to do, lots of things to focus on. Okay. All right, here's another thing that just you have to respect it, and you have to, if you don't know it, you can't respect it. I'm gonna count this bridge for you, or this break to this guitar solo. 1
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost everything we hear in pop music and rock music, unless you're going real prog, is going to be 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Some, or you might have a 6/8 in there. So what Soundgarden would do all the time is they would make these like angular, weird time signatures feel cool and natural, but not totally normal. And so you're always listening, you're always like, oh, what's going on? That's why that riff, and when it finally resolves it and goes back into this, you have this sense of like, because it's an odd time, it's an off time. And solo over that stuff is incredibly, incredibly difficult because all the muscle memory that a lot of guitar players have is based around just constantly playing 4/4, 6/8. But to have something like this that feels like it should be in 4/4, but then it adds another one, that's another thing. It's not just the time signature, it's the odd way that the time signature is phrased. Yeah, lots of fast, cool notes. But the real awesomeness about this is that she's phrasing the first 8. She phrases as if it's in 4/4 and then has the mental fortitude and excellence. I mean, she's studied this. She adds a little bit more. So this is an 8+1 feel, not a 3 feel, not a triple feel. It's a duple +1 sort of sound. Again, it's so difficult to play with. But she nails that one each time. That's why it feels good. Off, but good.
In my head, drown my fear to your oceans disappear. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away?
I love the incidental but not continuous sorts of distortion she's using. It is so tasty and so awesome. How she sighs. She's modified the melody there quite a bit, really. Won't you come? Cornell would cut it off and sort of let it breathe, but she's soaring over it, and it fits so nicely with her voice. Listen here. Wow! You hear she's starting low. She can sing higher than that, but she knows how to use the volatility of her vocal break to bring distortion. Like I could sing this. Right? But that's in head voice. I can only go so high in chest voice. And then I start to break. But if I'm conscious of that break and I lean into what happens when I break, as opposed to go, oops, my voice cracked. You hear how I have a note and I also have this distortion. This isn't a distortion that you have to push into or strain for. It's a natural thing that happens in the voice that we're embracing. And her going up to that it shows that she has control and a consciousness of that.
Wash away.
lead thing there, I mean, this. So if you listen to the original, there's this haunting wail from Chris Cornell in the back as the main line keeps you steady, right? Keeps you grounded, which again, in the context of Soundgarden was something that you were like, whoa, this is very different and I love it. You still have this abandoned wailing from hell coming back here, but you have this train that's confidently just embracing that riff. What she's done is she's brought that wail, she's brought the essence of it right here, front and center. And the essence of, I think, what made Chris Cornell's vocal performances so amazing. She's done something incredibly special with it. With the screams, especially. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You know, I wouldn't normally like include the rest of this, but I gotta.
How are you on your feet, man? What?
I know I'm not supposed to say this. NBC, give her the $1 million right now.
I appreciated all the other performances so far that I reviewed and that I've seen. This one captivated me, probably because I'm so close to the original artist and she did such an amazing job. But this one captivated me. She captivated me, drew me in on a level that I was not prepared for. And she showed an artistic maturity with the arrangement, with her delivery, particularly in just as I was struck by those verse vocals and what she did with it.
I mean, Nene, I think you could really win this competition because you can sing and you play the guitar. I mean, insanely the way you look. No wonder everybody.
It's not even about winning at this point. She has won. Whatever the competition does is what it will do. She has won.
In the street, ask me about you. I think you can win.
All right, Mel B.
Can I just say, for a start, you know, I met you backstage earlier tonight. I met a bunch of the contestants. You are just like the most quietest, humblest, sweet, like young lady, you know, and then you come out on this stage and it's a different vibe. I mean, I have to say that is not...
Which is true of a lot of amazing artists, by the way. Different, sort of this alter ego, this alternate character that they can abandon into. And that's what makes a great vocalist, is that there's this sense of abandon, this sense of knowing oneself, being able to get outside of oneself and experience something on a different level, experience their voice, their art on a level that is both within them and outside them. We see this. We see this with Nene.
Really good vocals. Now, I'm a 90s girl. I'm into pop music. That kind of music is not my vibe.
That kind of music is not my... Why would you even say that? I mean, I'm not going to get defensive. She can have an opinion that she wants. Even if it wasn't your vibe, you have to appreciate if you know the song.
But your vocals are on point, your guitar's on point, your look, your energy, your vibe.
To just stop at saying, you know, I like your guitar, I like your vocals, they're on point, you are missing the opportunity to appreciate something much larger. This is an artist. This is someone with taste, and they're good at their instruments. Rick Rubin, producer for lots of amazing artists, doesn't play any instruments. And in various interviews, he said, you know, I don't play any instruments. I don't know how to sing or whatever. What do you have? What's your gift? And he says, I have taste. And that taste has allowed him to be a part of some of the greatest music projects in history. Nene exhibits that taste, and especially in this one, shows that she's not only incredible with her singing and her guitar playing, but that she has taste. She has discernment. She has an artisticness about her that is not only well beyond her years, but well beyond most humans, most artists.
How could I not do this?
Yeah, you deserve it. Yeah. Soak it up.
Nene Royal has just received the golden buzzer.
Yeah, she has. This is going to be the biggest America's Got Talent ever. Thank you so much for diving in to this with me, for being patient with me as I stopped and analyzed and geeked out. Here are more analysis videos I've done on Nene. Here is a bunch of videos on Soundgarden. And again, if you would like help with your own voice, with your own artistic expression using your voice, click that link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free course. I will help you do things with your voice you never thought you possibly could.